In this video, we're going to learn how to convert decimal numbers to fraction forms. Let me start by saying the different types of decimal numbers, and they are terminating, repeating and terminating, and repeating non-terminating. There's another one, but that's not included in the video for today. Let's start with the first one, 0.6. 0.6 and 0.66 are a little bit different because 0.66 has its has a level of accuracy different from zero point 0.6, and the same goes with 0.666 continuous. The non-terminating type is indicated by the dots. Okay, let's start with terminating. The first thing you have to do is count the number of decimal places. That number is the number corresponding to the number of zeros of the power of 10. So get the value 6 and divide that by power of 10 with 1 0. And we know that 6/10 is equal to 6/10. Okay, this can also be reduced to 3/5. So the decimal form or the fraction form of decimal number 0.6 is 3/5. Here's another one. Count the number of decimal places. That number corresponds to the number of 0 of the power of 10. So in that case, 100, 100. So get the whole number, 28, divided by 2 decimal places, 2 zeros. And we can further reduce this term to, we can divide both by 4. So 28 divided by 4 is 7, and 100 divided by 4 is 25. Next, 0.265. The number of decimal places, 3. The number of zeros for the power of 10, 3. So that's 1,000. So get the whole number, 265 divided by 1,000. What's the greatest common factor? Is it 5? 5,000. Yeah, I think so. So 265 divided by 5 is 53. And 1,000 divided by 5 is 200. And that's it. Okay, now how about this with repeating part? Again, as I've said, 0.66 is really close to 0.6, but their fraction form is different. Actually, they have the same method. Follow the same method, count the number of decimal places, divide that by a power of 10 with the number of zeros corresponding to the number of decimal places. So get the whole number, 66, divided by how many zeros, how many decimal places, 2, so 2 zeros. Reduce this, divide both by 2, maybe, 33 over 50, and yeah, I think that's it. As I've said, it's a little bit different from 0.6. This has, they have a certain level of accuracy here. Again, count the number of decimal places, in this case 4. So the power has 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10,000. So get the whole number, that's 2828 divided by 10,000. Okay, 28. You can divide both by 4. I think that's the greatest common factor. That's the greatest I can think of. So this is 707 over 2,500. You can check your calculator, by the way. For example, go get your calculator. Is 33 divided by 50 equal to 0.66? Then this is correct. The same goes here. 707 divided by 2,500. Would that be equal to 0.2828? Then our answer is correct. Okay. Same goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 265, 265. Sorry, 265. 265,265 divided by, this is 1 million, right? 6 zeros, 6 decimal places. And this is equal to, I'm using my calculator by the way, 53053 divided by 200,000. So basically, the first two columns have the same method. But with repeating, non-terminating type of decimal, it's a little bit different. Okay, because this is the repeating. So what we do is we're going to assign a variable for this decimal number. Let's say x is equal to 0.666, non-terminating. And what we'll do is we're going to identify the repeating part. The repeating part is how many digits? 1, only 6. So what we'll do is we're going to multiply x by the power of 10 corresponding to that repeating, the number of repeating parts. So in this case 1. So in this case power of 10 with 1 0, so that's 10. So 10x equals, if we multiply this by 10, it's going to be 6.66 repeating. And what we'll do next is to subtract the first equation from the second equation. So 10x minus x is 9x, and subtract 0.666 from 6.666 repeating or non-terminating. So that's going to be 6. To get x, this is, we divide both sides by 9. So let me just write it here. So x is equal to 6 over 9, or divide both by 3, so this is 2/3. Again, look at their fraction forms. 0.6 is equal to 3/5. 0.66 is equal to 33 over 50. And 0.666 repeating non-terminating is equal to 2/3. Okay, you may pause this video and try this. The first thing you have to do is to assign this with a variable x. Okay, 0.282828. Next thing you have to do, identify the number of digits that is repeating, in this case 2. So the power of 10 with 2 zeros, 1, 2, x. And then you multiply this by 100, so that's going to be 28.28. Okay, and then subtract the first equation from the second equation. So this is going to be 100x minus x is 99x. This minus this is 28. So x is equal to 28 over 99. Okay, can we reduce this further? I think that's it. Okay, now look at the last equation, last example. 265, the number of repeating digit is, the repeating part I mean, is 3, 1, 2, 3. 265. So assign this as x, 265. Actually this is non-terminating, so there must be dots there. 265 dot dot dot. Okay, how many repeating parts, how many digits I mean? So 3, so power of 10 with 3 zeros. So this is times 1000, 265.265, etc. And then subtract. So we'll have here 1000x minus x is 999x equals 265. And x is equal to 265 divided by 999. That's how you do it. But what if we have something like this? This is considered repeating non-terminating. What if we have 0.02828 non-terminating? Actually, the same thing. The repeating part has two decimal places, 2828. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to assign this the same method actually. X is equal to 0.02828, etc., times two decimal places repeating, so two zeros, x, and then we're going to multiply this also by 100. So that's going to be 2.82828, etc. Okay, subtract. 100x minus x is 99 equals 2.828282 minus 0.28282. Okay, so what is it gonna be? So that's gonna be 2.8. Is that right? 2.8, right? Because this is, yeah. So 2.8. Sorry, there must be an x here. Okay, divide both sides by 99. Okay, so x is 2.8 over 99, but this is not acceptable as a fraction. The numerator must be a whole number and the denominator must be a whole number. Okay, we know that 2.8, okay, that's terminating, right? 2.8 is equal to 28 divided by 10. Okay, or yeah, maybe we can start with that. So equate this to 28 divided by 10 divided by 99. Okay, go back to your fraction division. So this is 28 divided by 99 times 10 is 990. Okay, both are even numbers. We can divide both by 2. What if I reduce this to 14 over 5? That's the same thing. Okay, yeah. So divide both numerator and denominator by 2. So this is going to be 14 divided by 495. Is that right? 589. Okay, and that's it. 0.02828 is equal to 14 over 495.